So then it's just like after that shit, I just start being gay. So I started being gay and stuff like that, and then that's when I started like doing gay shit. So then we had went to then just like I had my own stepfather. He had ended up going to jail or prison or whatever it was. He ended up going to prison, and then that's when my mama, she lost all her kids and shit like that. So then when my mom had lost all her kids and stuff like that, I had started living with my godparents. So then, long story short, my mama came back and she got. So my mom took me to Miami, Florida, and we had moved to Miami. Then we moved to Miami. That's when shit started getting crazier because, hold on, y'all, my phone finna go dead. I'm trying to put on the charger. But then that's when we had moved to Miami, Florida and shit like that. And then we moved to Miami, Florida. That's when, like, I started doing, like, real gay shit. So then it was this man. He used to live by us and stuff like that. And he used to sell frozen cups. He used to sell frozen cups, pickled eggs, and hot sausage and shit like that. So then I thought he was fine. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I thought the nigga was fine. And he always used to stare at me. So then when I turned 13 years old, he invited me to smoke with him. So I had went to smoke with him. And then that's when he had got me to suck his dick inside the car. So then that's when I sucked his dick. And then that's when he was trying to fuck me. But it wouldn't work because I never like did that part yet. So it didn't work out for me. So when it didn't work out, he just got me to suck his dick. Then he gave me $20 and shit like that. So then boom. So I didn't tell my mama about it and shit like that. I just kept on like doing like little gay shit. But I used to do it like secretly and shit like that. So then it's just like shit like that. So then just like I grew up, I had moved back to Georgia. Then when I moved to Georgia, I started I call myself trying to be like check gang and shit like that. And I started trying to like gang bang and I tried to be a hood nigga so people wouldn't know that I was gay. And then the whole time like I was being a hood nigga, I was gay and shit like that. But my mom, she never gave a fuck. My mama ain't never come ask me what I was doing. She never cared about what I was doing or what I had going on. So then when I turned 16 years old, I had got me an apartment. I got an apartment at 16. I had got an apartment in my brother's name. So yeah, I had ended up getting me an apartment and shit like that. And then it was just like that for me until I came out. So then my stepdad, my mama boyfriend, he be doing meth and shit like that. Like he be getting high off of meth. And when he had, like, the reason why I didn't want to live with my mama or live with my grandma them is because when I had first moved to Atlanta, I had spent a night with them. And when I spent a night with them, he was high as fuck on meth. And when he was high on meth, he kept on walking past me. And I'm like, why the fuck he keep walking past me? But I'm thinking, like, this my stepdaddy. I'm like, this my stepdaddy. This nigga known me my whole life, even though he tried to kill me when I was a baby, you feel me? This nigga known me my whole life, so he wouldn't try no weird shit. But he just kept walking past me. So he finally went upstairs. So when he went upstairs, I looked up. And then when I looked up the stairs, he pulled his dick out. So then when he put his dick out, I was disgusted. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, now my mama husband just put his dick out on me. So it's just like, after that, I left. And I just didn't go back because I didn't know how to tell my mama. Like, you know, he did that to me. So it's just like, now my mama, she just making it seem like, oh, I be trying to bash her. But I never spoke on none of this shit. All this shit I ever been through, I never spoke on it. I never got on social media about it. I just went on about my life, went on about my business, you know, did what I had to do. So now it's like, now my mama trying to make it seem like she always been there for me. She's trying to be the real best mama, but she not trying to be a real best mama because when I've been out here sleeping in cars and shit like that and I ain't had nowhere to go and I was sleeping from hotel to Airbnb to sleeping in cars and shit like that, she ain't never got down, you know, she ain't never did nothing for me. Like, she ain't never tried to get me up out my situation or none of that. So she got mad. My mama had got mad at me because I had posted on Facebook and I basically just like started venting to Facebook and I just told everybody like what I've been going through, how I've been having, like how I've been sleeping in cars, sleeping in hotels and Airbnbs. And then she felt like I was trying to like destroy her character, talk about like shit like that. So now we got a real bad fucked up relationship. I don't like her, she don't like me, and it's just that. So now that's where we stand. Now we stand over. Now I just don't fuck with them. So everybody wonder why I am the way I am. That's why I am how I am. So that's why I do what I do. That's why I act the way I act. And that's why I talk the way I talk, because I never had no family support. Like, I never had people really support me. You done came a long way. I vote fuck them folks, honestly. What happened on y'all Florida trip? On our Florida trip, she used me. On my Florida trip, she really just used me. Like, she didn't give a fuck about spending time with me. My mama did not want to spend time with me on a Florida trip. My mama only invited me to the trip because my mama needed $300. I had just played raffles on Instagram, and I made on like $700 or $800 on Instagram from doing raffles. So my mama had wanted me to use my money to pay for the trip. So I paid for the trip because I put my money in for the trip. Only reason I put money in for the trip because I thought me and my mama was gonna spend time together, but it didn't go like that. And then it went to my stepdad. He tried to fight Josh and shit like that, and it just was too much. And then my mama tried to fight me, and then it was just too much. Avo, are you cool with any of your siblings? I mean, I only talk to one of them. Well, I'm cool with two of them, but we're really cool with three of them, but we don't talk. Me and my siblings, we don't talk. We don't talk at all. When you blow and make it up out, that is when they gonna need you for real. Have you ever tried therapy? No. No, my mama not. I don't know. My mama not on drugs, but her husband on drugs. He on meth. No, I didn't get to see my other family. No, I don't got no grandparents. Both of my grandmas dead. Yeah, my mama really chose her husband over me. Like, my mama don't give a fuck about me. Like, I got in a car accident. My mama didn't even text me. I got in a car accident. My mama didn't even call me. My mama didn't text me. My mama didn't check up on me. My mama ain't did none of that. Like, I got in a car accident, and I tried to call my